Tarrance Johnson, the right call on sports. I'm out here with Coach Fleener, Citibank Stadium. Another impressive win. Over the past 3 weeks, you put up big numbers against teams. You open up your district tonight with a big 69-0 final win. Tell me about this coming in, preparing you guys for this district play.
Well, it's the fun thing about this group. We've said all along it's one of the most experienced groups we've ever been around. And, you know, no matter what the level of our opponent is, we want to come out and dominate. And that's what you're seeing is a reflection of every play mattering. You know, I loved even up 2 or 3 scores in the first quarter, couple scores. It was still important to them all the way to the very end. And that's how you know the mark of a great team is nobody relaxed. Everybody still wanted to be as good as we could be. And so it's just it's a fun group. We kind of had this group circled when we got here 3 years ago of thinking this group could be kind of special, and it's just fun to see it.
Yeah, speaking of domination, I mean, you come out with the opening kickoff return, and then you get a 16-yard fumble return by big Tristian Bennett. Looks like he took the ball away. If I look at the tape that I recorded, he took the ball away. And then you come out with a safety that got your guys going. Going into halftime, it was 55-0. What did you tell you guys to keep this intensity up so you guys can close this game out?
Well, you know, we maybe shouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, I've dealt with this for a couple of weeks of going in there at halftime and teaching those guys how to lock in and stay focused. And the other big thing is we made sure they understood, even if you're not playing in the second half, those guys that practice every practice with you, watch all the video, run every rep with you, they deserve for it to be important when they're out there too. And so that's why the guys were off the benches. Everybody was up there cheering on their teammates. And, you know, that's how you know you have a special group, when it's important, even when you're up big and the 3s and 4s are in, but you still have their back.
Now, you come from around the block of winning 4-time state championship at Allen, San Antonio, Mesquite, now to Forney. How do you prepare you guys for next week for Lufkin? I believe they caught an L tonight, but they may be looking to, you know, get back to winning because you guys will face Lufkin next week on the road.
Absolutely, and as a head coach, it's like you always got to think of something on why you know, you got to be worried about. And you know, knowing that you know, our competition level, we've been better than and won some things handily. We have not been playing our starters into the fourth quarter. We haven't been in that adversity situation, and so, you know, I don't know if scary is the right word, but we got to keep them in check and keep their heads on straight, because that's a 3.5-hour bus ride down to Lufkin, one of the toughest places to play. I believe it's their homecoming, which I will use for our motivation. But you don't ever know how they're going to react or respond, especially when, you know, what happens if we get down a score at some point? What happens if the offense scores? We can't lose our mind over there on the sideline just because we've gone 3 straight shutouts. We've got to keep our heads to us and just line up and keep playing ball.
Well, you're in your 3rd year and you're on the right pace, starting out 4-0 now. Good luck to you the rest of the way in district. I want to talk to your big guy, Tristian Bennett, because he set the tone for me tonight. Congratulations on that first district win. Tarrance Johnson, the right call on sports. Coach Fleener, 69-0 Forney Jackrabbits here. They closed it out on their homecoming next week. They travel to Lufkin. We'll see you. Good night. If you know me, then you know how much I love barbecue. And when I'm in Bishop Arts, I walk right into Lockhart Smokehouse. You should come down to Lockhart Smokehouse and try some of their variety of meat smoked with Texas Post Oak. Smoky flavor that's not too overpowering. The family tradition Kretz Market sausages are mouth-watering just like the brisket, ribs, and chicken. Can't forget your classic sides with locations in Dallas Bishop Arts District, downtown Plano, Texas, live in Arlington. Check us out at LockhartSmokehouse.com. Tarrance Johnson, the right call on sports here with defensive tackle Tristian Bennett. Mr. Bennett set the tone for me tonight. Strip fumble. You took that ball away. I thought it was just a fumble on the ground, but you guys came out with a kickoff return, and then you come back with the strip fumble for a TD. What did you see on that play coming in?
Man, I was really, in my head, I really just want to hit. And that's all that was coming in. I didn't even think it was going to happen. It was just hopping, strip the ball, running. I didn't really think I was going to, because last year, I got fetched bad. I had that little memory, that chip in the shoulder. I just wanted to get in there. But I was real happy about my team. We had that set up. Everybody hit the gaps. Everything went according to plan, all that, game plan, all that. It was good. It went good.
How has it been playing for Coach Fleener in his 3rd year? I mean, he's a guy of football. He's a 4-time state championship. Where did the motivation come that he give you guys week in, week out? You guys open up tonight. I mean, you guys started out 3-0 tonight, 4-0. Your homecoming is pretty big. Now you go on the road against Lufkin. What do you got to do to keep that intensity to get you some more of those strips? I like defensive takeaways for touchdowns.
We got to communicate more, honestly, because we started messing up at the end. But Fleener, he motivates a lot, really, because I didn't really think I was going to come here officially until I met him. He talked to me about all this and all this family, So I came here, it was great. And we, as a team, we started learning together, getting better. And we got all these new kids came in. Everything became better and better each year because we lost playoffs 2 years in a row. I had a chip on my shoulder. I wanted to make more. I know all my friends wanted to make more too. So I was happy we gonna get it. We gonna get it. I give you that. We gonna get it, especially in Lufkin. I want my get back. I didn't get to play him last year. I broke my hip. I want that. I want that bad.
Okay. You looking like you in tune. Whatever you did to get yourself back, keep that up. I like what I see, man. Like I said, I like defensive takeaways for touchdowns and things like that. Like you said, Coach Fleener, family. He preached that. I see that. Good luck to you guys the rest of the way. I'm going to let you hit the showers. Good win tonight. Tarrance Johnson, the right call on sports, 69-0. Forney Jackrabbits beat the West Mesquite Wranglers on Friday Night Football. See you next week. Good night.